Hello, English Space. This is your American cooking show, Yankee at Home. Every Sunday, we'll be making an American recipe, and you'll get to learn good English vocabulary to use when describing food, cooking, all that stuff. I hope you enjoy this episode of Yankee at Home. The first episode is going to be about the American breakfast. Perhaps you've heard of a full English. You're about to learn about the full American. Enjoy! Let's begin this episode of Yankee at Home with our ingredients. First, pancake mix. Pancake mix. It's pre-made, so you don't have to make it yourself. Do you really feel like making your own pancake mix in the morning? I don't think so. So this is pre-made. By the way, this image here is not in the United States anymore. I'm in a different country. They stopped selling this with this picture because of racial issues, let's just say. So first we have pancake mix, and then we have syrup. Syrup. Sugary goodness. Syrup. It can be Canadian or American. It really doesn't matter. Next, we have bacon. Bacon. Oil. Oil. Oh, sorry. Oil. O-I-L. Oil. Bacon. Bacon. To cook these, we will need a pan. A pan. P-A-N. Of course, we will also need milk and eggs. Finally, we need two more things. One is an appetite. We need to have an appetite. That means we're hungry. You need to be hungry. And secondly, you need to have love in your heart, so you can put it into the recipe. Things taste better when you make them with love. That's why your mom's cooking tastes so good. Let's go. First, we need to light up the stove. Wait, which one? Where's the...
You're doing it right.
I'm doing it right, okay. Kaboom!
Not that one.
Not this one? Top one?
Yes.
We turn on the gas and we light it up. This is a phrasal verb, kind of a phrase that'll come in handy. Let's light it up.
Wait.
I think that's the wrong one.
No. Stop. Let's, no, not that way. Yep.
There we go. I lit it up. The first step is to let the pan heat up. We want the pan to get a little hot, so when we pour the oil in, it makes a little sizzling sound. But this time, we'll be using something better than oil. We'll be using bacon fat. Bacon fat is called lard. L-A-R-D. We're going to use the lard to cook our eggs too. So the flavor from the bacon goes in the eggs. Don't understand? Don't worry, just watch. I think we're good. There we go. The fat from the bacon will get into the pan and the lard will spread around. This is very normal in American cooking, using lard to cook other things. And you're going to see more of it from Yankee at Home in the future. I'm gonna grab, thank you, I'm gonna grab some towels to put the bacon out on. You can also use a plate. Let's see here, do we have a spatula here? I don't think we have a spatula, but that's okay. I'll be right back. You hear that? That's the sound of America. This is a spatula. S-P-A-T-U-L-A, spatula. So we're gonna take our spatula and we're just gonna check underneath the bacon every now and then. But you hear that? That's the sound of sizzling lard. You'll be hearing a lot more of that on this show. This is my compatriot, Keith.
Hello, everyone.
He'll teach you how to make pancakes.
All right. So first, we're going to start with a cup. This is an exact measurement right here. A cup of pancake mix right here. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Why is there a glare? It doesn't look clear.
There's a glare because we're shooting from an off position and the sunlight is behind you. Don't mind it, go.
Alright. So we're going to do 1 cup of pancake mix. Right here. We're going to pour that in like so. Then we are going to do 3/4 cup of milk. I'm going to eye this. Slowly there. Okay, so 3/4 cups of milk. Like so. 1 egg. And 1 teaspoon of oil. Oh, 1 tablespoon of oil. Sorry about that. Then the fun begins. You get to mix all this together. Make a mess everywhere. And could you hand me a fork?
No.
From over there.
Sure.
This little spatula thing is not working. It needs more liquid.
Needs more milk.
Needs more milk.
Needs more milk. See, some of this you're kind of winging. Some of this you're gonna kind of go with the flow on, you know?
Alright, I got it. You check on that bacon.
Bacon's starting to look good. You smell that?
Yeah, I smell it.
Bacon. Bacon's popping like fireworks. The 4th of July.
little more milk. More milk.
So this is crispy bacon, and you can see the oil, and that's where we're going to make our eggs. Watch this.
So the idea that you want, the consistency that you want, is for the pancakes is you don't want the mix to be too thick. You want it to be slightly runny. Runny meaning that it's not too thick, like it's not too thick. Because if you have thick pancake mix, it will make a thick pancake, but we want the pancakes to be light and fluffy. I'm going to put just a little bit more milk into the mix.
Paper towels are important, lots of oil.
And
See the oil over here? And guess what we're going to do? Crack.
this is perfect.
See that? That's how quickly it cooks.
Okay. Alright, so now we have the consistency that we're wanting, which is it's runny, but not too thick. Alright, so the pancake batter is ready. Enjoy! Bon appetit!
So this is crispy bacon, and you can see the oil, and that's where we're gonna make our eggs. Watch this. Paper towels are important, lots of oil. See the oil over here? And guess what we're gonna do? Crack and leave. See that? That's how quickly it cooks. So, fair heads up, this is not burning egg, that's just lard, right? That's just discoloration of the lard. Don't worry about it, you're fine.
Hello everyone, I'm Keith again, and so I'm going to demonstrate how to make the pancakes, well basically fry them. So we put a little bit of oil into the pan, then we're going to take a spoonful of the batter, and then we're going to pour it in like so.
Hear that sizzle sound?
So about 2. And as it is bubbling, what you are looking for is these little air pockets that will form on the pancake mix. And so you wait for a little bit, because if you turn it too soon, it's still going to be runny and get the pancake all over it. But we wait. If you look, you start seeing the bubbling right there. Oh, okay.
We Yankees highly recommend you cover your plate of eggs and bacon so that the heat from the eggs keeps the bacon kind of warm. But it's up to you. Here we go. Here's the fun part. The British do this with beans, we do it with syrup. You're gonna pour the syrup on low and slow, or even maybe a little faster. And the important thing is to make sure it gets on the pancakes and such, so that you have a little mountain of syrup going down. You can flip it over, you can get the other side. But the important thing is we're gonna get that syrup nice and in there. Yes. And we're gonna put some of that syrup into the eggs, and it's all gonna mix in, and that is a Yankee breakfast, sometimes called the Grand Slam or the Full American. Now, if y'all excuse me, I'm a little hungry. This has been the first episode of Yankee at Home. Hope to see you next time. Enjoy. Okay, now here's the most important part. You gotta get this right. Here's our syrup, and you need the syrup. Thank you. We got the butter and the syrup. And what we're gonna do is can you grab me a knife? Thank you, Yankee. So we're gonna take this knife. We're gonna take a little bit of butter right here. We're gonna, we need more butter than that. It's hard to shoot and do this at the same time. All right, so we're gonna put the butter here, right? And you see how it's starting to melt a little bit? We're gonna put this pancake over this pancake so that we get the butter to melt and spread around. And maybe we add a little bit more butter. Not that much butter. There we go. We add a little bit more butter. And then we put this on top of this. So now it's nice and melted a bit. And we spread it around. And for the finishing touch, this is where we complete it. The fun part, we take our syrup and you pour it kind of, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta uncap it, 1 second.